Today we are here to launch a historic movement about SDA Parliamentary Caucus. The mission and objective of this caucus is to first remain as Christians and then parliamentarians. Second, the work of a parliamentarian is so crucial that we need spiritual feeding every week. So the issue of mentorship and fellowship every week with one another. We also want to support our local churches, where we come from, where we represent people, that we may involve in planting churches and also mentorship. One of the objectives also here is to be cautious when we are legislating, that we may become and remain sensitive to all those legislation that we do in Parliament and ensure that they reflect Christian virtues. As a national Parliament, we also have issues of virtue, morality, and all these that are plaguing our country. This caucus will ensure that we are in the front line in making sure that those virtues are upheld in a Christian fashion. We want to mentor our young people. We have just realized from our faith that every year we are losing 29,000 young people who enter into professions. Because they lack directions, we lose them. They go off through our fingers. We will be visiting many institutions, universities, high schools, you name it, so that we can remain role model, not only in being seen, but also talking to them and living like a Christian. We want to start a journey of uniting all parliamentarians who are Seventh-day Adventists. Kenya first, then we will move to East Africa, then we will go to the networking of African parliamentarians who are Seventh-day Adventists before we go to global mission. So we can stand up for Christ. We can be a Nehemiah, we can be a Daniel, we can be a Joseph. In that line, we will also be attending our general conference with an agenda from the African region when that is accomplished. Every year, we have a general conference session. We will not be attending it now as individual, but we will be doing so as members of Parliament with issues that are affecting our faith and issues that we want to be addressed globally. With me are members of Parliament, not only from the faith of Adventists, but also other faith. As you all know, we also have Catholic caucus doing the same thing. But above all, we are all human beings under the power of Jesus Christ. Without him, we are nothing. And that's why we are reminding ourselves that when God has elevated us as he has done, we should not elevate ourselves more. But if we have to, then by action on his mission. Lastly, today we are joined with our church leaders from the division to our union conferences. And our key speaker came from the Western Union Conference, Pastor Misiani. The message is, which has been missing in all this, is how can we network with our church leadership to make things work for the rural folks in urban areas. So all are represented here, from the division right to the local churches. That has been missing because there has not been any stream to carry that message. So I think from going onward, we will carry what the church considers weighty, and also the church will carry what we consider as MPs weighty, especially when we discharge our daily duties. With those remarks, we are very grateful to the speaker, who is represented here by the MP for Emuhaya, Honorable Mboko Milemba, delivered a very, very comprehensive speaker's message. Our gratitude goes to him, Moses Matangula, because he's the one who proved this caucus and gave us the certificate. And with that, we have also asked at the same that he will give us an office to operate as a secretariat. I want to end up here and also call Honorable Mboko, who was representing the Speaker, to make few remarks, and also Pastor Misiani,